might just do it to myself, like talking to myself for the first period. And I'll talk to myself for the first period, and then the second period I might just talk. Okay.
And you're packing shots, so.
Yeah, I have shots. If not, I'll give it to you.
Huh?
I'll give it to you if I do a commentary. Okay.
Okay. You want to do it? Huh? Hang on. Huh?
So just trying to put them in.
Put it in. Yep.
And we are here at the Walter Brown Arena here as UMass Minutemen take on BC. Scott McSalvatore takes down in the corner here. Out to Jack and Grass. Jack shoots, off speeds his glove, goes into the corner. 21 for BC, takes it up the boards here. Chips it out, and quick little turnover here. Sherrock can't get it there, and BC dumps it in the zone. Rita out to play it after making a massive save on a 2-on-1 transfer. And that might go for icing. No, Speeds goes and plays it here. Number 18 for BC picks it up behind the net and starts skating it out. Up to 19, he tips it, but that will go for icing as this gets there. We're trying something new here with the live streaming. We got a lot of alumni here and everything. Much of them live down here in Boston. Just a quick little drive down from Comap. Face off to Speeds left, and we're going to restart here. 18:25 left here in the first period. Casey Langley here on the face-off. It's taking a while here for this one here. And number 19 on BC comes out with it and takes it back in. As Milne can't get to it, and 14 takes it out for BC. It's Chris Roy dumps it right back in. Speed stops behind the net. Casey Langley coming out. Can't get there. 16 for BC. 14 dumps it in. BC's on it first there. Gets it up to the point. 18 puts it back down. But it's taken away by Langley. Langley shifts it, tries to get it to Milne, but can't get there. Magliozzi dumps it in, but not deep enough. Here's Pierce Kenny with it on top of the circles. Can't get it in deep in the zone here. Kenny gets it, dumps it right back in. Not a lot of flow to this game so far, but hey, it could definitely pick up. Only 2.5 minutes in here. 24 for BC, skates it up the board, sets it up. And they got a little rush here, 25. Glove save by Delita. The freshman played for the Connecticut Rough Riders in the EHL the year before this. Very, very solid goaltender. Just waving hi to a couple alumni here. Not too bad. I'm on the call. Saved by Delita here and everything. All right, 22 gets it down low, chips it. Zach Reiser gets it in the corner. Skates it up, flips it out to the center. 24 bobbles it, can't get a hold of it. As Nick Julian gets rubbered on the blue. Rich Mosquito dumps it on in. And he gets leveled there. BC's really coming and laying the body today. They had a 9 p.m. game last night, a 1-0 loss to Bentley. They're on a 2-game losing streak right now. As UMass is trying to take over the number 1 spot in the Northeast from BC. 28 takes it across the line, and he gets rocked at the front there. Look at a nice save in front, covers up the rebound. Spiffy little save there by number 31. And we'll go for the restart to the lead is left. Prendergast on the draw here against number 9 for BC. And the refs are being sticklers about the face-off circle today. 9 wins it up to 29. Glove saved by Delita. Quick and easy. Delita looks ready to go today. 10 a.m. start. It's an early one here for the boys. But Delita is locked in for it. 9 wins the draw again, but it's blocked. 28 shot, 8 blocked. McGrath in the corner. Bodies 28. And they're fighting along the boards here. Prendergast comes out with it, gets it over to McJulian. Sorry, I was going Monica, minus 8. So Monica dumps it in. Prendergast in the corner. Can't keep a hold of it. BC takes it behind their own net. Prendergast pressuring. Turn over to the point, dumps it right back in. 29 from BC looks to get it out. Flips it out to Jack McGrath for UMass. When Monica gets stood up, it's a 2-on-1 here. Shot saved by Delita, and the rebound is cleared away. Monica flips it, tries to get it to Prendergast, can't get it there. As BC regroups in their own zone, tries it up the boards, and 9 just dumps it on in, almost takes out the ref's head in the process. And it didn't get anywhere deep, but we didn't know where the puck was. Scanlon, off the glass, can't get it out. Chips it and runs through the defenseman there. And here comes Nick Salvatore. Salvi can't get it by number 3. Chirac gets it on the boards. Over to Chris Roy. Scanlon walks in, shoots, saved by Spees. Rebound gets cleared away. Chris Roy dumps it back into the corner here. Salvatore. Nice hit there by him. Chris Roy pinches here. And BC comes out with the puck behind the net. And Roy gets it, but he plays it just offsides, and we will get a stoppage in play. A little bit of a slow start here for UMass. They can pick it up. Face off home by BC. 19 gets it, tries to dump it in, can't get there, but still gets it deep. Scanlon on the puck. Fighting with a BC player down there. Casey Langley takes it away. Langley up to Magliozzi. Magliozzi takes it across the red line. Skates it in. Decides not to dump it. Get along the boards, and BC comes the other way. The 2-on-2. Raja gives the puck away. 19 shoots wide. My ears are ringing from that puck hitting the glass there. 24 regroup for BC. Sends it up the boards. Chips back over the other side. As BC dumps it on in, gets it deep. Raja goes for the puck. Raja in the corner. Chips up to Magliozzi. Use the puck. BC with it in the corner. Tries to feed in the slot. Can't get it there. Milne has a little bit of a break here. Milne can't get by number 6. Number 6 wipes him into the corner here. But Langley's right on the puck there in the corner. Stays with it. Can't get it there as BC doesn't ice the puck. Okay, there's a lot of nose going on over there. I wasn't too sure. It looked like an icing. And it was an icing. 13:25 here left in the first period. A 0-0 game between the UMass Minutemen and the Boston College Eagles. Face off the Spees is right now, actually. They're really trying to throw me off in my first game commentating here. Spillane recently named a captain for the Minutemen. Ready to take the face off. And they're doing a penalty. And the refs are being sticklers today, and there's going to be a delay of game penalty on the Minutemen for face-off violations. Will Triskita going to the box for delay of game. These refs are not messing around today. And now the face-off will be to Delita's left here as the Minutemen go short-handed for the first time tonight. Let's first look at the BC power play here. Number 9 feels like he's been out here this entire game so far. And BC wins the top along the board. He gets it. Julian finds it along the board. Sticks down low to McGrath. McGrath gets it in the corner. The guys chip it out. Gets it up to Julian. Julian skates it out. He's got Spillane with him. Takes him in the zone. Spins around. And gets in the corner and just chips it in deep. Good play by Nick Julian there. freshman. He was in for the first part of the year, but he's back and he's been pretty consistent in the lineup lately. Number 9 takes it in the zone, throws it in the corner, down to 28. 28, up to the point. Gets it down back to 9. 9, 24 at the point. Shoots, block, rebound, saved by the leader. Quick little save there. As well as a little sassy puck toss afterwards as well. And I'm not sure. And BC took a penalty on that. I'm not exactly sure what the call was. And we're going to play a little bit of full-on-full hockey. Shock almost wins the draw there. Can't get it. BC controls in the corner. Over to 29. Gets it to 21. And right back as they're looking for some guys swinging. Gets it to 4 on the stretch. 4 comes down the wing. Shot blocked by Reiser. Reiser chips it up to Rickert. Mitchell Rickert over to Chirac. Just got out of his reach there. Rickert down to Chirac. Tries to feed Penny in the middle, but can't get there. And BC takes it out. Number 6 coming back 2-on-2 here. As it is called offside. That was a close call there. .158 here left in the first period. Still a 0-0 score here. Prendergast wins the draw. As Dunning gets it. Skates it in. Tries to get it deep, but it gets chipped across the other side. Monica can't get there in time. 22 coming in, 1-on-1 against McGrath. McGrath stables into the boards, but he gets through. 22, not a skilled guy. Can't get around the net there. As well, and there's McGrath, just an absolute reverse hit right there. Stunning in the corner on 22 here, fighting for the puck. And UMass is now on the power play. As Treskita leaves the box, 40 seconds left on this power play for UMass. They flip it out. Treskita grabs the puck. Shot off the toe of Speeds. Looks like it was going wide anyways. Gets it up over to the point. McGrath spin backhand over to LaMonica. LaMonica to Dunning. To McGrath at the point. Fakes the shot. Dunning tries to fire in front. Can't get there. Treskita gets it. McGrath chips it back down low. Treskita back up top. Walks the blue line here. Takes the shot. And sails it wide. My ears are ringing from that one. And Dunning gets it back up at the point as the BC penalty expires. We are back to full strength here. Still a 0-0 game. UMass looked like we had a couple good looks. We just couldn't get anything to the net there on that abbreviated power play. McGrath dumps it back in. Monica buries him in the corner. As he looks at the slot, can't get there. And Scanlon gets to the puck first. As it gets out, Scanlon turns the puck over. Shot blocked by Ellis Bish, but he looks a little shaken up from that one. As BC gets the puck in the neutral zone, 16 gets it. Bish is visibly shaken up right now. Something definitely went wrong on that shot block, but hey, it was a good eat though. You got to take it when you can get it. Magliozzi turns the puck over. Simple shot from the point, saved by Delita, and Vish cannot get off the ice right now. And we got a lot of alumni here from the UMass hockey team. A lot of seniors from last year, a couple years before graduating. A lot of support here for your UMass Minutemen out in Boston. Blaine gets the puck out, tries to chip it by. It's not going to go for icing here. 24 reverses it up the boards, 28 gets it. But Julian gets it before there. And Kenny just dumps it right back in. BC just holding along the ball. He flips it out through the middle. 9 can't get there, but he gets past Reiser and gets the puck first. Reiser wins the battle in the corner. Just speed up the boards here. Spillane tries to grab from him and can't get it there. Reiser fires it off the boards. 24 gets it right outside of the zone. And then it's sent across the ice. 28 dumps it in for BC here. Reiser gets to it first. Nice little reverse over the Spillane. But he can't chip it by number 9. 9's been a force out there today. But the lead has been up to the task every single shot so far. Nice hit by Julian on number 9, actually. As they fight for him. Oh, they're going to call it a hit from behind, it looks like. Cross check, actually, there for Nick Julian. As BC will go back to the power play with 8:24 left here in the first period. UMass has been riddled with penalties in the past. They played a very solid game last night. They did still take a couple penalties as BC wins the draw. Magaluzzi will come on to the point. Shot saved by Delita, kick to the corner. 8 hounds out on the half wall. Spins around, kicks down to the corner. He's looking for the point. He's got nothing. Sends it back down to 8. 8 cycles the puck right back down. They ain't got a lot going here. Solid penalty kill work here for UMass, not giving BC anything to look at. And here for the restart. Langley loses the draw, 29 for BC. Takes it over to 8. Shoots. Tip just wide there. BC holds it in the corner. Dunning fighting for it for UMass. BC comes out with the puck, tries to hit the guy in the slot. Can't get there. McGrath tries to fire it out. Doesn't get the blue. BC just chips it right back in. As 8 gets it in the slot here. Can't do anything with it. He skates around. Over to 4. 4 sends it back down to 8. They're looking for that guy in the slot there. Can't make that pass get through though. You see at the point. As they re-rack this in the corner. And 4 gets it. Back up to 21 at the point. Sends it down to 10. As Langley gets it, tries to chip it out, but can't get there. BC fires it right back in. They haven't had too many chances here on this match. Penalty kill for UMass has been doing pretty well so far as they clear the puck and get a wholesale line change. BC carries it back in. 11 over to 28. He walks, shoots, saved by Delita. Rebound, saved by Delita. What a save that was! Absolutely mastodonic right there. As BC gets it cleared, UMass clears it, and BC has to re-rack in their own zone. What a save that was! Picks the rebound out and just stymies him on that rebound save. 31 has come to play here. Puck got chipped out over near the BC bench, and we're going to restart this with 2 seconds left on the UMass penalty. Mitchell Rickert versus 9 on the draw. Rickert wins it here, and the penalty has expired, but they can't close the door all the way. So a whistle may come here soon for that. But we shall see as BC carries the puck out. And dumps it on in. Roy avoids a hit. Scanlon gets it out of the zone. Tried to pass it to Scooter. Couldn't get there. The leader stops the puck behind the net. Scanlon fires it up the boards. Salvatore can't get any grasp on it there. And he skates it out. Chirac skates the middle. Block shot here. BC has really shown the play today. They look like they have, I'm going to guess, about 15 to 5 on shots on goal. They pretty much dictated the play so far. Schrock fires it back to Delita. Delita tries to catch him with too many men. Can't get there. I think he was trying to get it over to Kenny, but just misfired. 22 gets it for BC in the slot. Pass backdoor, can't get there. On the other side, oh, what a stop by Schrock that was. Kept that from going in on the far side. Rebound in front there. And that's going to be a penalty. Aaron Salvatore gets the hooking call with 5:07 left to play. And the deadly UMass power play skates out onto the ice. With a little bit more time here, we will see if they can make anything of it and break this scoreless tie. The lead has been backstopping UMass here. Let's see if they can pop one for him in, on this power play. Prendergast unit to start. As the refs issue warnings for face-off again, as Prendergast wins it over Jack McGrath. McGrath gets Concannon. Concannon shoots right off the stick of Spees. Nice simple steer up into the netting. And we will read this one here. Prendergast wins draw again. Picks up Gunning. Gunning to McGrath. McGrath on the point. Go to Prendergast. Back to him. Walks. Spins. Not on the kick. Prendergast still keeps control of it. Concannon in the corner. Prendergast. McGrath looks to shoot. Gets one off. Rebound. It was scramble, and BC comes out with the puck, but cannot clear it out. McGrath can't get to it in the corner, and now BC clears it out. And Delita must be sleeping back there. Who's trying to call for an icing? Come on, man. It's okay. We'll forgive him. He's playing really well so far. Kenny up to Reiser. Reiser skates it in. Tries to get it to Prendergast. Can't get there, but picks it up in the corner. Prendergast wheels around the zone. Gets to the slot. Shot just wide. Please. Reiser at the point. Sends it to Concannon. Concannon over to Kenny. 50 seconds left on this power play. Reiser gets it. Shoots it. I think that was a blocker saved by Spees. Off the glass, nonetheless. Monica skates it up the half wall. Looks to drop it to Reiser. Doesn't get it there. Over to Kenny. Kenny shoots through. Saved by Spees. Rebound kick to the corner. Prendergast up to the point again. Over to Reiser. A lot of space here. He walks the point. And he has a shin guard. As Pierce Kenny skates it in the zone as the rest of UMass changes. Kenny keeps control of the puck. Big skill guy Pierce Kenny is. Maybe I spoke too soon there. Tries to drop it over to Reiser. Gets back over to Kenny. Kenny to Rickett. Right in front. Can't get the backhand off over to Milne. As Kenny dumps it back in to Schrock behind the net. Over to Milne. Rebound. Can't get there. It's still loose. And Spees makes a massive save there. Standing tall. Or sitting tall, I should say, as he makes that save from his rear end. That was definitely UMass's best chance of the game. Schrock with a nice little dish from Gretzky's office over to Milne to create some havoc in front of the net. 2:57 left here in the first period. Still a 0-0 game. As Schrock gets it behind the net. And it looks like UMass has made some changes to the lines. They have put Milne back on that line with Schrock and Rickard. As BC gets a chance, 9 comes in, shoots it just wide on the backhand. It didn't look like he had much space, but he tried his best. Good news, Alice Vish is back out on the ice. Pistol was taken up from that blocked shot that he took off the ankle earlier. As Spees fires it up the boards. Almost loses it to Rickard, but BC comes out with the puck. 28, a one-on-one here against Jack McGrath, and you're not getting past the Marine right there. Not in any chance. 9 takes it in the corner there. Tries to fire it up to the point. Julian chips it out. Sorry, that was Milne. My mistake there. And BC just carries it right back in. McGrath fumbles the puck. Shot by BC in the slot. Joe's just wide. Mosquita chips it out as Blaine gets it. And gets it over to BC, though, unfortunately. As 22 comes into the zone. Peels off in the corner. And Mosquita, nice takeaway there. And he comes up the boards. And nearly could have been offside. Over to Spillane. Shot. Saved by Speed. Looks like UMass has woken up after that power play. And they've had the last couple of good chances here for the Minutemen. As we get the restart here, Spees is right. PC wins the draw. 22 takes it. It's a 2-on-1 now. 25, Dunning stands him up. Take the puck of the man, and he took the man. Magliozzi can't get it over to Langley. As this puck is just bouncing around in the neutral zone. Blocked shot by Dunning off of 25. He looks a little shaken up here as well, too. And another block by Magliozzi with a stick this time. As the Minutemen are sacrificing. They're playing the right way right now. That's what they're doing. As Salvatore comes, it's a 2-on-1, it looks like here. Drops it off to Magliozzi. Can't get there as DC's back check gets in the way. But Salvatore gets it in the corner. 40 seconds left in the period here. They're fighting for it in the corner as DC comes out with a 16. Can't quite break it out. But the puck does leave the blue. And UMass has to catch up. Langley comes in on his own. Fights for it in the corner. As BC gets it and skates it up. That's going to be offsides if they carry it over. And they do. That should be all the way, I do believe. But I'm not the one with the stripes on. 13 seconds left here in the first period between the UMass Minutemen and the Boston College Eagles. Battle of 1 and 2 in the Northeast. These two teams, you could see them very much in nationals. Both in their own backyard in Marlborough, Massachusetts, in the New England Sports Center. What a barn that is. Face-offs won by BC as they dump it in. And that will pretty much conclude the first period. 0-0 game here. We will catch you at the start of the second period.
I don't know how good that was.
Well, I'm gonna go. I'll go back and listen.
Yeah.
And welcome back to the Walter Brown Arena here in Boston, Massachusetts for the second period of the Boston College versus your UMass Minutemen. First period shots on goal was 12 to 10 for BC. They had a lot of good chances. Ryan DeLito was up to task. Ryan DeLito was up to task. What'd you do?
You could the first time, did you hear? Put him back in.
I heard a little.
Yeah. Put him back in.
A little bit. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties here. We're trying to make sure. All right, now we got it all figured out here. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Still our first time doing this play-by-play. But as I was saying, Spees stood tall for BC while Delita mastodonic in net for the UMass Minutemen, the freshman. And I'm not exactly sure what's taking so long here for this face-off. Both teams are at their respective benches. It looks like we're not waiting for another ref. It seems like we're just kind of standing around right now. "24" just ran off to the locker room for some reason. And it seems like we're just kind of standing around at the moment. Well, nonetheless, this game is about what we anticipated it being. Tight checking, low scoring, heavy defensive battle. This is the type of game you will see at Nationals in March. And you'll most likely see both of these teams there. BC fell short last year at regionals. I believe they were the number 4 seed going into regionals and were not able to close it out. Same with Keene State, as both Bentley and UNH took the other 2 spots behind your UMass Minutemen and the Northeastern Huskies. Northeastern down at Liberty this weekend. Lost the first game in a shootout and then came back the next day with a massive 3-1 win over the Liberty Flames. Who would have thunk that? Who would have thunk that? They must have played a very, very solid game, as the Flames are a perennial powerhouse in the ACHA. Coming up here for your UMass Minutemen in the next couple games, they got a trip down to Florida Gulf Coast University to close out the semester. Nice little trip here as we are finally set here for puck drop. Both the goalies are ready. Both centers are ready, and we are off. Prendergast wins the draw for UMass over to Reiser. Reiser sends it up the boards, chips it in by Concannon. Monica can't get to it first. BC wins it around the boards. Up to 9, fires it off, and Kenny dumps it right back in, but it's blocked by LaMonica, actually. Concannon curls around, gets it to Reiser. Reiser just flips it up. And Concannon gets it in the neutral zone and dumps it on in. Speed's there to stop behind the net as Concannon gets to it first. Fighting for it behind the net. Concannon out front, but LaMonica can't get there. McGrath keeps the puck in. Sends it back down deep to Concannon. Concannon buried along the board. Seems like a little bit of interference, but the refs say play on. McGrath out of the zone and hammers it right back in. Nearly takes out the ref as BC restarts it in their own zone. 9 carries it up the board, gets it into the far corner. Rita stops it as they stretch it out. Mitchell Rickert coming down the wing, gets it to Salvatore. Salvatore goes wide and flips over Speed on the backside. Didn't anticipate that one there as BC carries it out of the zone. Number 8 takes it in, Turns it right over to Dunning. Dunning up to the boards right by the UMass bench. Fighting for it there. Turned over in the neutral zone. His 29 takes it back on the left. Slap shot. Saved by Delita. Kicked the rebound right back out in front, but UMass was there to kick it away. McGrath in the corner fighting for it. As number 9, I don't know, or number 8, my mistake. I'm not sure what these guys' names are. I don't have the roster in front of me. But 8 and 9 have been all over the ice for BC today. As Sherrock carries it out of his zone himself. He skates it up, gets it over to McGrath. McGrath sends it in the board, down low for speed. Out front shot, wide by Nick Salvatore. Oh, that was a grade A chance. And he just couldn't bury. UMass is out, firing on all cylinders here. 8 shoots it just wide for BC. 14 carries in his zone, nearly gets bundled by Jack McGrath. As BC carries in his zone, Roy runs into his own net as the net comes off here. And UMass is not able to clear the puck out of the zone. And the Minutemen take it, turn it over. Net is off. BC has the puck though. And the puck is cleared as Delita fixes the net himself, multitasking during the game. What a guy. And that will be icing on the Boston College Eagles. 17-16 here left here at Walton Brown Arena in the second period. Your UMass Minutemen 0, Boston College Eagles 0. We'll start here on Speeds' left. Langley wins the draw. The Minutemen were very outmatched in the face-off circle in the first period, but seemed to have picked it up a little bit in the locker room. In the second period, after the talk in the locker room, BC carries it in, but it's offsides. Ellis Vish carries it up the middle. The big man skates it, dumps it in, gets deflected, and he's going in on the forecheck. Langley on the boards, can't get there. Puck's bouncing. Milne, shot, rebound, score! Colby Magliozzi buries the rebound on Speeds. And 17:01 left here in the second period. The Minutemen are up by 1. Magliozzi, who they call Mags or Legs for his absolutely massive calves, buries the rebound for one of the first goals of the year for him. What a play that was. Broken play leads to a rebound. Thomas Milne with the first shot. He continues his toward point pace. As McJulian carries it in the zone. CJ Spillane can't get it there, and BC comes back here. Number 6 skating over the blue line. Fires, pushed away by Delita. Off the glass, up to the point. 12 shoots it. It's up, it's down. And it's cleared away by UMass. And Chiskita, the forecheck was heavy, and they're calling that offsides. Like I said before, I'm not the one in stripes, but hey, whistle blew. Spillane versus 22 here on the faceoff. As BC has a set faceoff there, and they get it over to 25, streaking up the side, but he fumbles the puck and turns it over. But 6 gets it up to the point. Shot blocked and tipped just wide there by a BC player. Off the glass and out for UMass. Will it cross the red line? Yes, it will. And that will be icing against the Minutemen. Restart back here to Delita's right. As number 9 back in the face-off circle. I swear, he's at least 80% of the face-off circle today. It's insane. And that puck is tipped from the point and goes just wide. That was a bouncing puck. I don't know if they froze these things before the game today. Top from the point, tip, and it's in. 28 for BC. Shot came from the point, tipped right through the leader's 5-hole. And just as fast as UMass took the lead, we got a tie game again. 1-1 with 15:48 left here in the second period. It's a tough bounce there. Not much Lita can do there. And BC takes it right back in. 29. Shoots. Saved by Delita. Fires it out front. Can't get there. Prendergast skates it. Fires it up. Down Cannon. Short little breakaway, but he couldn't get there. Couldn't get the wheels going. Prendergast gets on the boards. Tries to spin a ram off the boards. Can't get there. 21 in the corner. Up to 11 on the half wall. Tries to chip it up. And BC clears it out. 28 gets it. Dumps it in. 9 gets there. As Dunning fights for it. But it's right in front. Shot saved by Delita. As it looked like it could have been a dive by number 11. And LaMonica takes up the middle. LaMonica, they call him Monty. He's an absolute wrecking ball on the ice. So it's just, oh, and we got a breakaway here for BC. BC comes in, number 8 shoots. Saved by Delita. He tried to tuck it 5-hole, but Delita said, not today. Not again. UMass is out of the woods. Yeah, here. Oh, now they're coming in 2-on-1. LaMonica and Prendergast. Back check coming from BC. LaMonica tries to fire it over. Can't get it there. As Prendergast gets cross-checked right from behind. And it looks like the BC goalie is in a bit of pain here. Not sure exactly what happened there. Just did see Prendergast got cross-checked from behind while trying to fight for the rebound. As Spieth looks like he is okay. No trainer needed. As UMass will go to the power play. And the restart here. Mitchell Rickert from face-off start the UMass power play. Milnes gets it over to Reiser. Reiser fires it all the way around the boards. Over to Milnes. Milnes gets it on the half wall, sends it back down low, but it goes off the ref. Right to Rickert. That was a fortunate bounce right there. Kenny gets it. Takes it down low. Over to Reiser. Back up to Kenny. Fires it over to Rickert on the point. Rickert over to Reiser. Zach Reiser comes in, walks, shoots, tip, score! Thomas Milne on the power play. Off a Zach Reiser tip, and just like that, looks like we have a high-scoring affair. It is now 2-1, UMass Minutemen. Mitchell Rickert with the seam pass over to Reiser, steps to the middle, and gets Milne on the back door with the tip right past Spieth. That's how you draw it up in practice right there. And just like that, UMass Minutemen are back on top. Gunning fires up Salvatore. No icing, and Spieth fires it around back on the backhand. 6 takes it up, can't get the pass. As McGrath gets it over to Dunning, takes the tape. And looks like Rickert needs to go in the weight room because Dunning just fired a pass right off his stick. And Rickert just dummies his own player there too as BC comes in on the counterattack. 24 over to 14, but McGrath cuts it off. It's going back to 2-on-2. This game is really opened up here in the second period. And that looks like it will be an icing against the Eagles. 13-17 here left in the second period. This game has picked up a lot here in the second period. We're only 6.5 minutes into it. What an exciting game this is. 10 a.m. start. It's not going to phase any of these guys. Fish can't keep the puck in the zone. As Milne gets it over to Scanlon. Scanlon up to Langley, but can't get it there. Magliosi fights for it on the boards and chips it in. 6. Skates away with a nice panorama away from Langley. Chips it up. Can't get there. As Magliosi. And it looks like this crowd is getting into it here with some of these calls. Magliosi, I do believe that was making a soft call against him. But nonetheless, he is going to the box. And BC gets the retaliation penalty as well. 24 will be in the box. And we'll see if we're going to play 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. And it looks like it will be 4s here with 12:46 to play in the second period. As BC's top line with 9:28 come out. UMass counters with Prendergast and Milne. Starting right here at the face-off dot at center ice. 4-on-4 action. As BC wins the draw. 21 skates it back over to 28. Chips it up the boards, tries to get it to 9. He can't get there. Reiser takes it in his own zone. Over to Prendergast. Prendergast starts moving his feet, gets it up to Reiser. Can't handle the puck. 29 gets it for BC. And 21 fumbles the puck over there. Nice D-to-D pass right off the boards. And Milne takes it away from Reiser. Can't keep the puck, loses it. And number 9 for BC comes in. A 1-on-1 against Pierce Kenny. Gets around him, but EK gets the body on him. And UMass skates it out. Prendergast up to Milne. Milne skates across center ice over the blue line. Tries to get it to Kenny in the corner. Tries up the point. No one is there. And go all the way back down. The leader's going to play it. And just leave it there for Zach Reiser. And Reiser loses an edge. But he skates away with it. So effortless for him right now. One of the top scorers on this UMass team. He either finds a shin pad or he finds the net. It's one or the other. Schrock wins it in the corner. Tries to get it over to McGrath. McGrath pounds it and doesn't get much on it there. Gobbling puck. We'll chalk it up to that. Rickert keeps it in the corner. Gets it over to Schrock. Schrock. Little pipsy doodle away from 21. Tries a wraparound. The classic McGrath move. Can't get it there. Up to Dunning at the point. Over to McGrath. McGrath sends it back down to Schrock. Schrock, the old man here, loses the puck at the point. But 8 can't get it, and Schrock gets it right back. Fires it over to McGrath on the half wall. And Dunning tries to skate it up, but gets it poked away. There's Rickert. Over to McGrath as the penalties do expire, and we are back to 5-a-side hockey, as that is icing against BC. A lot of neutral zone time there on the 4-on-4. Not a whole lot of action on the net. Back to 5-a-side here as we restart. To Spees' right. Lane versus 25 on the face-off here. And Spillane wins it. Over to Roy. Roy gets his shot blocked as BC comes the other way. 25 skates it out. Tries to dump back in as they get the change after the icing. Roy tries to fire it up the boards, gets blocked by 22. Vish fights forward in the corner. Ellis Fish skates away, the big man. Chips it out. 18 regroups, 25 dumps it in. Gets around Vish. Comes in the net. Backdoor. And it was Off the post save, I don't know exactly, but nonetheless, that puck stayed out of the net. As Delita did lose his stick. And Spillane gets it back to him as BC fighting around the boards. Off the butt end of the stick there. It's a good thing Spillane gave that right back to him. How about that? As BC is firing on all cylinders right now. They keep the puck in, but they do call it offside. That was my mistake there. Julian gets along the boards and dumps it back in as UMass goes for a change. As they try to fire it up, try and get UMass caught with too many men, and they just turn it over. Here's Kenny with it at his own top of the circles. Over to Reiser. Gets it to LaMonica, and LaMonica just fires it on in. LaMonica really thought he was going to go in for the big hit there. Pulls back as BC guy turned away. Smart play. Concannon sends it towards the net. Sticked away by Spees. Prendergast takes it in the corner. Up to Kenny at the point. Shoots. Blocked by 14. As BC goes the other way, we got a 2-on-2 with a couple back checkers here. It looks like Reiser might have gotten nearly knocked over. Prendergast loses his edge in the corner. Might need to check out Sparks machine in between periods. As Kenny fires it off the board, tries to get it to Prendergast. Can't get it there. 24 nearly gets it. But UMass comes away with it. Concannon gets tipped away, and that goes right on the BC bench. There's a lot of action going on here today. A lot of back and forth play here in the second period. It's a very even game, though. Also, want to just give a shout out to Coach DeFazio. Congratulations on welcoming, and him and his girlfriend welcoming a new baby boy into the world on December 2nd. Congratulations to him. He's going to be out for a while. But Coach Lapp and Coach Cookie seem to be holding the fort down fairly well at the moment. As Langley skates down the other end of the ice, picks up the puck before BC can get to it, cycles it down low. Milne tries to get it, can't get there. Dunning fires it in. 14 tries to chip it up. Langley's right there on the boards. And BC gets it out. He skates past Dunning, but he can't get to the puck just in time. A lot of neutral zone play today. A lot of regrouping here in the second period. As McGrath nearly breaks the kid's ankles, and Milne gets it on a breakaway. He's going to go 5-hole. Oh, but he can't get it through. Spees with the save. Oh, but Milne gets it on the back door, and he just goes wide. 27 is firing today. As a tip there by Chirac in front. The puck is loose, and BC clears it out. It goes off the ceiling. So that puck will stay in the zone? No, they said it got tipped, and it'll go just out of the zone. Thomas Milne, the transfer from Assumption last year. He's been burying goals all year. Highlight of the year for him, definitely that trying game down at Liberty for UMass. It was a big comeback. He had the overtime hat trick, of all things. And he's back in pure form today. Puck gets dumped into the UMass goal. Roy picks it up, tries to chip it out, and does get it out. 21 for BC picks it up. Switch across top of the circles. 29 almost loses an edge and falls backwards. Rookie little play right in front of Spees, though. Roy gets it. Can't get it dumped in time. And Scanlon goes to pick it up for UMass. Scanlon around the back of the net. But 11 picks it off. And gets it right back. D to D over to Chris Roy. Salvatore can't hang on to it, and BC dumps it back in. Delita out the play. Stops it there for Scanlon. Scanlon, nice reverse over to Rickert there. Rickert up to Salvatore. Salvatore sends it in for Chirac. Chirac curls off in the corner. He's got 18 on him, and he gets fired into the boards. And that's going to be a penalty there. UMass will be going to the power play for what probably is a roughing penalty, I would assume. But it was not a good hit in the slightest. And these fans over here, these alumni are getting rowdy, beaking at the ref today. Who knows? Maybe one of them will get tossed here by the end of the game. We shall see. But for now, 18 will go to the box. And UMass will go to the power play. Prendergast's unit here out to start against number 10, his unit for BC. And BC wins the draw. 24 tries to fire it out, can't get it there. Concannon on the half ball. Sends it up to McGrath. McGrath walks back to Concannon. Concannon skates it up the boards. Fighting for it. LaMonica can't get it there. He needs some guys to help him out here. 2-on-1 for BC, but UMass gets it. And they're going to call a penalty on Concannon for holding the stick. Of all things here, right as UMass takes the puck away, and they look like they were going to get a high-quality chance. Back to the box and back to 4-on-4 hockey. Face off to Delita's left. 6:43 left here in the second period. 2-1 UMass. And Coach Lappy is coming at the ref there, and Silva is not having it in the slightest. Man, I filled up his water bottle in between periods too. You'd think it'd be a little nicer. 6 to the point, over to 24. Right into the breadbasket of Delita. He's been a little less busy this period, but still playing just as well. And I don't know exactly what just happened in the bench, but Silva's turning this into his show early in the morning. Down to Spees' left. And Rickert loses the draw for UMass, and BC just holds it behind the net. 10's calling for the puck by slamming his stick on the ice there, and just turns the puck over. Milne sends it back to Reiser. Reiser skates it back to his own zone and just holds it. He's just going to hold it there. Sends it over to PK. Kenny holds it. Back to Reiser. Reiser just holding it. Chips it up. Tries to get to Milne, but Milne and we're not on the same page. But it gets over to Rickert. Rickert, one-on-one in the middle. Gets by him. Nearly tries to the backhand. Doesn't get it off. Up to Reiser at the point. Slap shot blocked by 9 with his kick. Sends it up to 28. 28. Skating down the wing. The half wall to 6. And fires it out of the zone. Thought his defenseman was there, and he just wasn't. Milne cuts off the pass. Skates it in his zone, but turns the puck right over. As BC comes here, 2-on-2. 28. Can't get it over. CJ Spillane. What a defensive play there. Out of way, Spilsy. If you ever see that man do the grit, oh, that is a sight to see. Ellis Fish in his own zone sends it down the length of the ice as the UMass penalty expires, and we are back to full strength, 5-on-5 on each side. Frasquita picks off the pass at center ice and dumps it right back in. 21s reverses it right of the boards over to 29, but Frasquita gets it, and he can't get a good handle on it. Takes it right into the corner instead. And he still somehow has the puck. I'm not quite sure how. Mr. Hockey, the Framingham legend, as Spillane fires up from point to Scanlon. Scanlon shoots, nearly gets it through. The puck is bouncing, and it's cleared away by BC out of his way, but not in danger just yet. Until now, as Vish fires it over to Scanlon. Scanlon chips it up, turns the puck over. As a hot pass from 21 to 9, bounces right off his stick as UMass takes the puck right away. Big hit on the boards against Vish. As the whole BC bench erupts. 29 skates it down and fires it around all the way around 25. Sends it on net. And it's a bouncing puck. And Delita able to cover up the bouncing puck. Number 31 is dialed in today. 3:29 left here in the second period. Puck is bouncing a lot more here in the second period than it is in the first. But Delita is still up to the task. As BC wins the draw in the offensive zone, fires it from the point. Kick save by Delita. Magliozzi tries to fire it up to Mill, but can't get there. But number 4, Magliozzi gets it right back up. Leg skates away, and Lang just lays him out. That's my roommate. And Mill just dummies 3 on the boards as well, too. Oh, this is the wrecking crew right here. And that one's blocked there by McGrath. These guys are laying it on the line here. McGrath sends it by, he gets carried on the board. As they call it offside. And this game is getting really trippy here. This one's got these refs. I don't know what's going on here. But this crowd loves it. 2:53 left here in the period. John Prendergast up against 14 here on the draw. All these hits, I really want to see Dylan DeMonico play this period. BC with the puck in their own zone, fires it over 19, bounces over the stick. Kenny can't get there. 16 fires in the slot. 14, great play by Prendergast, flipping the stick as they come back in 2-on-2 for UMass. Concannon shoots well wide of the net. As 16 gets it for BC, but turns the puck right over to 16. John Prendergast for UMass. Fires it up the boards. Tipped by 24. Prendergast nearly ends up with the puck. There's a battle along the boards. Good pinch by Zach Reiser. The puck still does escape the zone. Kenny with it skating backwards in his own zone over to Reiser. Reiser starts moving his feet up the boards. Gets it over the blue line. And he just dumps number 6. I swear, that kid doesn't get in the gym. But he's strong like bull. And 16 dumps it in. Delita out to play the puck. Chips from the corner just away from 19 for BC. Smart play by Delita. Chris Roy gets squared into the boards. The crowd is right. That did look like a slew foot the way he came in. I guess the refs are putting away their whistle for now. The way this is shaping up, this is going to be a fun third period. Face-off down in the UMass end. To Delita's left. Refs talking the score keep. Something's going on over here. 1:47 left here in the second period. Bristol talking to the BC coach and now coming over. They're going to hold the clock for 5 seconds. They're going to run the clock for 5 seconds. That's the mistake. That's what's going on there. And they're just letting it run there. 7 seconds. Taking off. 1:40 left here. Face off Mitch Rickert. And UMass cannot win the draw. 4 sends it up to the point. Good pressure from Salvatore. And Scoot takes up the boards. Just beats out 29. And 29 hits himself into the boards. Over to Sherrock. Sherrock gets it. Can't toe drag around. Continues to get the puck. Skates in the zone. 29 shaking up, but gets back to his feet. And Rickert takes him into the boards. Puck's in the slot. Can't just get there. As UMass dumps it back into the zone. 29. He's just getting work this shift. Puck is battled with in the corner. Sends it up to the point. Vish chips it right back in, right to Sherrock. takes it on the point, skates to the middle, but it's a turnover there. As 8 goes for a breakaway, but he's at the end of his trip, so he cannot get there and beats him to the puck. And that is too many men against the BC Eagles. Ellis Vish, what a smart play that was. Right as BC was getting the change, that's what happens whenever you see these benches on the other sides of the ice. It causes a lot of havoc with line changes sometimes. It makes it easier for a shorter change in the second period. But plays like that can happen. And with 42 seconds left here in the second period, UMass will be going back to the power play to see if they can extend their lead to 2 before the end of the second period. Prendergast's line is out here to start. As Concannon nearly got called for a face-off violation. UMass wins the draw over to Dunning. McGrath at the point. He looks to shoot. Fires it just wide. Concannon gets out muscled by 6. And it gets sent back down. Concannon in the corner. Up to the point to Dunning. Dunning fires it over to McGrath. McGrath fans on it but keeps control. Captain Jack over to Dunning. Dunning tries to send it over to Prendergast. McGrath, the fake shot goes wide. And BC is able to fire it out of the zone with 4 seconds left. And that will do it for the second period. Score 2-1 UMass Minutemen. What a period that was. Very back and forth. We'll sign off here for the second period. And we will see you guys for the start of the third.
You having fun?
This is a blast. I'm having a blast. More shots.
Hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
No.
BC 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. UMass 7.
32. So 32.
And welcome back here for the third period at Walter Brown Arena between and the Boston College Eagles as the crowd applauds Coach Lappy and Coach Cookie as they walk onto the bench. Shots last period were 11-7 for Boston College. Very back and forth period. But UMass still out here on top, 2-1 from goals from Colby Magliozzi and Thomas Milne. And Ryan DeLeo leads the Minutemen out onto the ice. Third period getting ready to go. Figured out exactly what was going on before the second period. They were on the ice settle, you know? Sometimes it's a little too much water, doesn't freeze fast enough. And that's what happens. 20 miles, 20 smiles. Number 20 in the box for BC to start the third period. Minute 18 left on that power play for UMass. With Mitchell Rickard, Scott Chirac, and Thomas Milne starting out here for the third period. Spees for BC, and Matt has played very, very well. And we will see if either of these teams can penetrate the defense and either extend the lead or tie it up. UMass with the puck here to start the power play in the third period. Kenny, skating in circles. Gates tries to get it over to Rickard, can't get it there, turns it over, and BC fires it all the way back down. Nearly hops out of the rink for a bump, but I guess it was a high stick here. And there will be a face-off to Delea's left. Once again, coming to you from Walter Brown Arena on the Boston University campus. You would think that Boston College could get ice on their own campus, but alas, here we are for a 10 a.m. game. Schrock behind the net, leaves it for Kenny. Kenny takes it up to Reiser. Reiser bobbles it, gets it at the blue line. Schrock with a gross toe drag, but can't keep a hold of the puck in 24. It's able to clear it out for BC. Alita takes a look up ice and fires it off of Schrock's stick over to Milne. As they come to the zone, Milne lets his stick, gets it poked away. Schrock up to the point for Reiser, 15 left on the power play. Back to Schrock. Schrock takes a look. Skates down the half wall. Leaves it to Rickert. Rickert to Reiser. Reiser shoots. Score! Zachary Reiser with a ripper from the point. 18:47 left here in the third period, and that makes it a 3-1 game for the UMass Minutemen. Zach Reiser continues to find either shin pads or the twine. Happily, he found the twine today. 5 seconds left on that penalty as well, too. Nothing like waiting until the last minute of a power play to score. Nonetheless, it is 3-1 with 18:47 here in the third period. UMass is up by 2 in this battle of 1 and 2 in the Northeast. Monica tries to chip it by, gets it out of the zone. 10, sends it back to 29, back to 10. He's in his own zone. Monica starts the pressure, 29, chips it off the glass. And puck went into the bench, so we're going to have a center ice face up. And for the restart, linesman here dropped the puck, and the Minutemen win the draw. Dunning to McGrath at the top of his own circles. Back to Dunning. Look at the tape to tape there. Prendy dangles the linesman and then drops the puck to nobody. But keeps control over to McGrath, then to Dunning, and Dunning is able to get it into the zone. And then Monica gets buried from behind. But no call here from the refs. Seems like they have put away the whistle for now. Can't get stripped in 4. Nearly gets a shot off, but doesn't get a lot on it, and Kalita easily kicks it aside. Ellis Vish curls around over to Dunning. Can't keep a hold of it. As BC takes it, tries to dump it back in, and Vish can't clear the zone. 14 for BC. Tries it to the middle. Doesn't get there, but it gets out of the zone before 18 can get to the blue line. 3. Fires it in. Hits off someone. 16 gets it. Fires, shoots wide. Nearly a great breakout pass for the UMass Minutemen on that one. Gets it to 19. In front of the net. Puck is loose. Net is off, though. And the refs have not noticed or don't seem to care. And UMass nearly ices the puck, but because of Magliozzi coming through, Spees has to cover.
The net's off!
Excuse me there, folks. And Delita playing to the crowd here with the net being off. All the alumni are loving it over here. Casey Langley loses the draw for the Minutemen. As BC comes out with it, turns the puck over to Kenny. Kenny tries to chip it by. Can't get it. As BC dumps it into the zone. Zach Reiser off the boards and out of the zone. As BC gets to the red line and dumps it right back in. Reiser do it up the boards over Magliozzi, and he just chips it right out. Well, gets it. Reiser steals the puck out of nowhere. He came out like out of a cannon there. Tries to get a Chiquita in the middle, does not get there. And then he takes the puck away from 12 and reaches it 12 too. Gets it. Tries to get a Chiquita, gets tipped over Spees, who tries to jump up. Like a shortstop for that one. As Spillane gets it in center ice and gets buried by number 25. Our favorite ginger, CJ Spillane. Jack McGrath kicks out of the zone. The number 6 gets it. Gets right back on side, fires it on net. A simple save there for the leader from the point. Guys up the middle shot. Just wide by 28. He had the leader in no man's land. He didn't know where the puck was. Really makes a save from the side as well, too, as it gets sent around behind. Number 11 for BC, who loses an edge. Not sure how that happened. But UMass is able to clear it out. Number 6 fires it up and out. As UMass fires it off the boards but can't seem to quite get to it. Blaine picks it up in the neutral zone. Over to McGrath. He's getting pressured heavy by number 10. That's going to be a high stick there if he touches it. And no one's going to touch it. And so that's going to go all the way down. Face off in the offensive zone here for the Minutemen. Smart play by McGrath right there to not touch the puck after the high stick. My mistake, could only go outside the zone. Nonetheless, smart play by McGrath there. Our favorite Marine. Ellis Fish takes control after the face-off win. Chips it right over. And it gets dumped right back into the BC zone. And Schrock taking control. Tries to get it over to Salvatore, but Salvatore cannot get there in time. Picks it up in the corner, though. Fights for it. Gets down to Schrock behind the net. Skates away from 21, up to the point. Over to Scanlon. Scanlon to Vish, but it's not on his tape, and it gets sent back down to the corner. Salvatore keeps the puck rotating, but BC is able to hang on to it here. As 4 for BC gets it and fires it out of the zone. Rickert to the regroup. Sherrod gets it right in the zone. Rickert skating in on 29. Finishes off his hit there. Sherrod gets it on the half wall. Up to the point. Scanlon shoots. Save. Rebound. Salvatore over the net. And BC is able to clear it out of the harm's way. But not out of the zone just yet. Sherrod was able to keep it in. Holds it at the blue line. And now BC is able to clear. I don't know what it is here. But UMass seems to be the better conditioned team in the third period at the moment. Who knows? Maybe it's all those extra skating at the end of practice from the one and only Jamie McGarrett. And LaMonica goes to lay a big hit and doesn't get it off and falls on his own. As BC is able to get it out and skates it into the zone. But the puck's bouncing a little too much and they can't get it anywhere deep, and UMass goes the other way. Concannon tries to send it to the middle. Skates around behind the net instead. Cycles it around. Reiser tries to for a nifty little move. Can't get by, but LaMonica gets it at the point. Over to Prendergast on the half wall. Prendergast to LaMonica in the slot. Can't get there. Kenny gets there. Shoots just wide. Reiser pinches, and UMass keeps the pressure on in the zone. Feels like this entire period has been spent in the BC zone. With not a lot of time for them to breathe. Prendergast, nifty little move to get away there. Reiser at the point. Reiser walks, shoots, gets tipped just wide as Concannon can't get this puck back to the slot. There's no one there. And that's going to be a splash on BC there as Prendergast holds it. He snapped his own stick on the slash, actually, so it's pretty much a 6-on-4 at the moment. As he gets it over to Sherrock. What a pass that was. Sherrock coming in. He thought about the Michigan, but didn't do it. As the entire crowd was ready for him to pull it off. I myself, one of the goalies for the team, have fallen victim to Sherrock, pulling the Michigan in practice multiple times. It's not a fun feeling. But he is so skilled, he can pull it off nearly anywhere. Number 14 to the box for slashing. 12:05 left to play here in the third period. UMass up 3-1. Looking to make it 4-1. As the leader skates his way back to the net. after coming off with the extra man. Rickert unable to win the draw, and BC able to clear all the way down to Delita with one pressure in them. And Delita, tough play there and everything. BC is able to take control, but not for long. And Milne, puck bounces over his stick. And BC takes it in their own zone and sends it all the way down. All the way on Delita, actually. And he fires this one. Clean pass over to Schrock this time. Schrock skates up the middle. Lots of space to roam for him. You can't give him that much time, and he scores! You give number 26, Scott Schrock, that much time, and he will make you pay. And that makes it a 4-1 game for the UMass Minutemen. The man they call Scoot finds a way. 11:33 left here in the third period, and UMass has taken full control over this game, making it a 4-1 tilt here in a battle of 1 versus 2. Langley loses the draw. Can't keep possession as DC skates it. They don't look like they want to be here anymore. 29 tried to fire at UMass, lost another shot. Dunning is hobbled from that one. Unable to put any weight on that foot. Able to get off the ice though, and Scanlon hops on. Magliozzi fighting for it along the half wall. And McGrath is able to come out for it for UMass. Skates it up the boards, gets it over the red line, and gets it in deep. Playing some smart hockey here. Speeds tried to cover it up. But there was no one around him, so the rest said play on. 12 for BC. Can't get it there. 29. Starts to skate it up, pressured by Triskita. Triskita, heavy on him there. Julian nearly takes the puck away, but 29 still continues with it. And McGrath knocks him over. Spillane takes it around his own net. It turns the puck over off a tough pass there, trying to get it to Julian. Puck's just kind of hobbling around at the top of the UMass zone, and Spillane picks it up again. Once again, newly named captain, CJ Spillane, the team president, been a very good locker room presence. And Scanlon scored out of nowhere! Scanlon, the freshman, hopping on for Dunning there, just fires one on net. I don't know if that got tipped or if it was a screen, but nonetheless, it is a 5-1 game for the UMass Minutemen with 10:04 left to play. Speeds just, he's firing out obscenities on it. I can't say that broadcast. But UMass up 5-1 here now, taking ownership of this game as Roy takes a shot from the point and Speeds is able to cover that one up. The Minutemen showing some jam today after a nifty 7-0 win last night over Norwich. As BC comes back this way on a 3-on-1, Bish plays it well and keeps it to the corner. BC 3 men below the goal line here, but can't get it there, and fires from the point just wide. Delita on his backside keeps the puck out. It's still out in the high slot, and the Minutemen are able to clear. I don't know how that exactly happened. Puck stayed out though. They don't ask how. Monica skates around the zone. As it looks like a sniper's taking out a couple of UMass Minutemen there. Shot by BC, blocked by Ellis Fish. As the Minutemen start the breakout here. But 8 pressures them heavy. As 4 for BC takes it in the offensive zone. Skates around, forgets the puck though, and Chris Roy is able to take control. But hounded behind the net, BC's able to control in his zone. Fighting for it in the corner. And Rickert unable to clear it out, just chip it out. As BC still keeps it in. Along the boards here, still fighting for it. Cannon, nice hit there as Rickard takes control and fires it over to Chirac. Chirac can't hang on to that puck, but nifty little pass there to Mitchell Rickard coming down the wing. But turns the puck over. The ref's getting in the way here. Oh, to Chirac. Chirac nearly chips it by for an in tight chance, but can't get it there. Reiser, shot from the point. Blocker save there by Speed. BC controls it behind their net. UMass all heavy on the forecheck as Rickard comes out with the puck. Tries to send it to the front to Chirac. It just gets tipped wide. Chirac behind the net. Skates it up the half wall. Gliding, looking for something. But the lane was not there. As BC comes back, a 3-on-2. But 8 has to peel up. And they turn the puck right over to the Minutemen as they're on the end of a shift in the defensive zone. And that's going to be offsides there on the Minutemen with 7:35 to go. We started this period 2-1. 7:35 left here in the third. It's a 5-1 game for your UMass Minutemen. Casey Langley here on the draw. Unable to win it. 14 wins it back to BC. 29 kicks it over to 21. 21 fires it up, but it's taken away by Langley. Langley tries to get it to Miller, but can't get it there. 21 skates it up through center ice and dumps it in. Dunning back on the ice there, but gets bodied by 14. Sends it up, tries to hit the guy in the high slot, but can't get there. 21 fires it from the point, just wide. Very fortunate bounce, though, off the boards right to BC, but they get it out of the zone. As 14 drops for some reason, and I'm not quite sure why, and he can't get off the ice. Dunning goes through between his legs, goes for the wraparound, puck goes up, and BC's able to get it out. UMass Minutemen cleared out of the zone. Spillane tries to finish his hit. Doesn't really do much there, unfortunately. And Spiller looks like he will be getting a call for that one. Possibly. I'm not quite sure what the whistle was for there. No mistake there, it was just offsides. 6:26 left here in the third period at the wonderful Walter Brown Arena on a brisk Sunday morning in Boston, Massachusetts. Blaine wins the draw for UMass. But BC catches it and keeps it in the zone. It's a fight for it along the board, right by the penalty box. And BC is able to keep it in. 12 gets it. Slap shot. Blocker save. Puck comes right back up. And chipped away and out of the zone by Chiskita. CJ Spillane finishes this hit here as BC dumps the puck on in. Scanlon chips the puck up. Chiskita avoids a hit there. And Spillane stays just onside as Chiskita gets it to him on the half wall. Fight for it there. Chiskita sends it over to the far side. And Spillane gets it right back in. 12 for BC. Mishandles the pass. And Nick Julian skates it back into his own zone while getting pressured. Over to Roy. Skates up the half wall. Dumps it in just wide of Speed. 18 tries to fire a 28. He can't catch that pass either. And this will not go for icing. Kenny up the boards. Chips it by. And BC takes control. Back and forth it goes. UMass taking control on their own end now. As Cannon's able to dump a Zach Reiser pass into the zone. Prendergast gets along the half wall though off the turnover. But it comes to no avail. As BC takes along the half wall. Tries to chip it out. Cannon nearly blocked it from getting out. And instead it becomes a neutral zone turnover. And BC comes in, shoots, rebound, kicked away by Delita. As the Minutemen just try and clear it out. And it looks like there will be a penalty on the Minutemen rather than an icing. UMass thought there would be an icing, but to no avail. And it looks like Zach Reiser will be going to the box. I'm not quite sure what the penalty call was. I did just see a stick flying in the air. Probably just call it interference. Nonetheless, 5-1 game, 4:07 left to play. Let's let Delita's time to shine here as BC goes to the power play. BC wins the draw, up to 29. 29 shoot. Doesn't get good one on it, it goes in the corner. 10 in the corner, down to 4. 4 controls it. Dunning pressuring him. 4 turns away, up to the point, and right back down in the zone. 8 takes it. A little miscommunication with 10 there. Skates it up the wall. Over to 21, nearly loses at the blue line. Chips it back down to 10. 10 cycles it down to 4. 4 tries to break to the net. There's no room there. And they look for the backdoor pass from 8 there. And Delita's pad is right in the way as the Minutemen are able to clear it out. 1:14 left on this power play here as the Eagles carry it back in, but the Minutemen stop them at the blue line and are able to clear it all the way back down. Massachusetts has been putting on a clinic today. They were number 1 in the Northeast last year. Started a little slow this year, but have made their way back up top. 9 takes it on the power play, over to 6. 6 shoots, tipped over the net. 9 grabs it again, sends it back down into his own zone. 11, 24, back to 11 at the point. 11 walks, over 24, shoots, blocked by his own player. 6 gets it though. 6 can't get a pass off as Langley's pressuring him. 24, shoots, tip, saved by Delita. Right in the armpit. Delita has been playing an outstanding game today. The freshman, since starting his first game a couple weeks ago, has been locked in every single weekend. And there's no reason to change that here. Face off again. 11 wins it to BC. Skates away from Spiller. 9 to 11. On the half wall. Tries to get it down. Blocked by Kenny. Still cycles it down to 9. Back over the half wall. And UMass is even as Reiser skates all the way across and Julian hops on. 24 shoots it. Saved by Delita. Rebound is kicked away there by Spillane. But BC still controls it. Julian over to Spillane. Spillane carries it out himself. Nearly gets run over, but avoids it and is able to get the blue line. 1:45 left here in the third period of this game. Here's Kenny at the top of his own zone. Over to Roy. Roy finds Julian. Julian on a breakaway. Comes in. Shoots. Saved by Spees as the net comes completely off. Julian just slowed down a little too much as the BC back checkers were able to get there. And Spees was able to stymie his chance. Great pass from Chris Roy as well, too. Being able to find that lane with Julian streaking down the middle. Chris Roy, formerly a forward here for the Minutemen, has switched to D this year. He's played very, very solid. His typical line mate now is Ellis Fish, and there looks like there's something going on between the 25s. And he will be going off. As he probably opened his mouth when he shouldn't have. The Eagles look lifeless on their bench. And the Minutemen are rowdy today. As we come back for the restart here with 1:31 left in the third period. CJ Spillane ready to take the face off against number 12 for BC. My mistake, 22. And the Minutemen win it, but BC going to take control, and the Minutemen take it right back. And Chiskita tries to get it over. Spillane shoots. Great save by Feed. Wow. Full split. It was a fairly easy read, I will give him that. But still, nonetheless, being able, down 5-1, able to keep fighting like this, that's huge for him. Number 3 on BC takes it behind the net, chips it off the ref, and then chips it off the boards and out. And McGrath just fires it right back in, playing the right way. 1:08 left here in the third period. McGrath takes it at his own blue line, over to Dunning. Dunning tries to chip it up to Julian. Can't get there entirely, but Spillane takes it. Christina, unable to keep control as 12 flips it out. And Delita plays it because he does not want icing. Fires it around the boards there. 22 for BC picks it up as McGrath wins that puck in the corner. Triskita chips it right back down. McGrath able to pick it up and right back to Triskita. Willie T, Mr. Hockey, able to kick it down behind the net, and Dunning picks it up from there. Over to McJulian. Nifty little move there. Tries to feed it over to Triskita, and he fires it on in with 18 seconds left here in this game. What a statement this was here for the Minutemen. After a very, very tight first period, the Minutemen really opened things up and proved that they are worth the number 1 seed here in the Northeast. BC goes 0-3 on the weekend after a loss to BU and a loss to Bentley last night, and one more loss here to your UMass Minutemen. The Minutemen go 2-0 on the weekend. 7-0 win over Norwich, and a 5-1 win here against the Boston College Eagles. This is Trey Peterson signing off from Walter Brown Arena. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care.